Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to RimWorld Survival. So, let's pick up where we left off. I was just about ready to fire up the reactor. A part of me thinks I really ought to wait for 11's cancer to go away, but a part of me is like, just do it. And there it is. Just fired it up. So now we are in the, well, for lack of a better term, endgame raids. For the next 15 days, people far and wide are going to come to this tile and try to murder me. I suppose the last few episodes have felt a little bit like endgame raids. Just with, you know, how many people were attacking me and their equipment and just the numbers, the sheer numbers of them. Yeah, but now it will be official. We are literally in the endgame now. Oh boy. Taking a look at my food, it looks like my insect meat is running out. I think what I'm going to do is just crank out pretty much the remainder of my insect meat. And then everything's going to be very much rice-based, so we're going to have to eat simple meals unless I butcher some boom rats, which I probably will not do, if I'm being honest. Yep, okay. Well, yeah, that's a thing. Another thing is, let me see. I think all of my turrets are nice and reloaded and all that. I should be a little careful about people mining up north. The reason being, if they're really, really, really far from the base, they're not going to be able to help respond to raid events. So if I get raided where the raiders are, like let's say right here, it's going to be really challenging for them to come all the way down to help do the repairs and stuff. So part of me is like, I should bring my drills downwards. The other issue is maybe not use them at all. So actually, let's go ahead and uninstall the drills. So who is... Kazumi, you are the only one in limited radiation. So I'm going to have her uninstall these drills and then probably have someone else haul them. If I end up needing some additional uranium, which, I mean, it's quite possible that I will, I'll have to do something about that. We're making regular components. We have a whole lot of people that are idle. Yeah, this psychic drone is, I think, mostly responsible for that. Let's see. What if I got you drunk on tea and beer? I'd like to avoid smoke leaf if at all possible because there's some pretty negative side effects of smoke leaf with the lowering of consciousness and all that. So it's not something to necessarily mess around with. Alright, Semph, 31%. Tony, I have pretty decently high radiation in all these guys. And the more irradiated I am, the, you know, it takes a toll with breathing and blood filtration. You're just less capable in combat and all that, so gotta be a little careful. Kazumi. I'm gonna have you do the same thing Tony did. Hopefully this, yeah, have a burning passion for your work or something. Oh, there we go. Psychic drone has ended. Wow, look at that difference. All right, hired gun is now hauling the deep drills. I'm going to haul all of them. And then I should, I'm going to leave the lights on so that I can sort of force the, oh, well. I should clear prioritize work. So I could force the bugs from spawning where I want them to. Another thing, another sort of unintended consequence of the barracks is physically a decent bit further from the core of the base. So it does involve a lot more walking. Alright, I should also probably close these doors. Here we go, raid number 1. they're landing, quote-unquote, on top of me. What is really happening is they are landing at my orbital trade beacon. I'm going to power that thing off in hopes to keep it active. They say they're clever. They're going to avoid turrets and traps, but I somehow doubt it. Whoa, these guys broke the roof. Can you get... No, come on, man. Just don't hit... The worst. You guys are literally the worst. Alright, so Stormy's standing here. Let's check. Oh, your needs are not met. Can we leave that open? This isn't a particularly difficult raid. Janes. Alright. Most of them are brawlers, it seems. So, you know, brawlers fight brawlers. That's sort of how it goes. Tony, 11. I'm not going to say that this is a particularly difficult fight. It isn't. But all fights need to be taken seriously, or you will you suffer the consequences. Poppy and Semph, go get some bite to eat. Stormy, now that you've eaten, get back out there. Alright, so I don't know how clever they're going to be. I mean, that's up to them. And I can react to their positioning appropriately. So I am having my brawlers get ready to attack. I'm hoping that with Jane's... I don't know why this door is propped open. With Jane's and Stormy standing where they are, we'll lure... yeah, they're coming to the kill box. Alright. I am turning off... Or only turning on the big turrets. The small turrets I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to rearm and repair and all that if I don't have to. Kazumi, let's get you out here. Alright, here they come. As clever as they are. Boom, broken shields. And there was, what, 12 of them, so kill 6, we're done. It's pretty straightforward. Alright. Let's lead this person into... And they're done. I don't want to kill any additional that I do not have to. Because it takes effort. And resources. But the ones trying to break down my walls, well, that's a little different. Abernathy, Ford, and whatever your name was, Akemi. You guys are going to have to die. And providing, okay, let's just kill you outright. Providing that, well, that didn't take much time. Party has been called off. Yeah, okay, so tribespeople, Goka of the Thicket, and there 81 of them? You can only select 80 at a time. Okay, well, alright. That's actually not that bad. Goka of the, you know, tribals are, I consider easier to deal with than non-tribals. Alright, so I'm just hauling corpses out of the doorways. Acid, you gotta get a meal in you. Semph. Aggro. Stormy. Nope, go that way. Poppy and Janes. Hard gun, how's your nap? Unfortunately, I'm cutting this nap short. Alright, so follow. I don't know if there's much I need you to do in this fight. I don't... We might need some rearming, but I don't think I'll need it, like, immediately. So I'm going to change where they're positioned. So here they come. Part of me is like, just like try to mortar them, but like I know how dreadfully inaccurate mortars are. So I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. Alright, Kazooms. Let's get you over here as well. Another thing I might want to consider is having some sort of backup hospital somewhere around here. Or at least meds. Alright, I gotta make sure that their moods stay up. No parties for you. Surprisingly, 11 has yet to contract more cancer. Ooh, no legs. Yikes. So, let's take a quick look. This raid is just a quote-unquote clever raid again. Really, the clever raids don't do much in terms of their being clever. Yes, sir. Repair that door if you'd want. But you might want to do it from the inside. Alright, so I'm leaving this door open. So that we can draw some of them in. Now, with the numbers they have, or rather, with the numbers they are sporting right now, this is probably a all turrets on task kind of raid, minus the bait turret. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I gotta make sure that my power is staying up. Okay, so here we go. We've got, well, 78 of them coming in the door, 3 lagging behind. Probably because they're crippled or old or something. Well, this guy is bad back and wearing plate armor. I guess he's the raid leader, but he's not leading much. And then these guys probably are just like bad backs or slowpokes or something like that. Yeah, both bad backs. Now let's take a step up. Alright, shooters be shooting in a moment. Oh my god, Sifalu, what are you doing? He decided to carry the guy to the crematorium through the kill box, which I can only tell you is a really quick way to get yourself killed. As you can see, a lot of these guys are bypassing my brawlers. If there's a time where I think I need to lunge out and attack with the brawlers, I can. Alright, how are these doing? 80%, 52% should turn off. There's also the possibility that my own turrets shoot these turrets, so, you know, gotta be careful about that. Alright, how many are left? 59, and we gotta bring their numbers down to like 41. So we're not quite there yet. Right, let's get this thing off. Okay. As soon as I step away, they start flooding in. So let me go and reinforce. Alright, they are fleeing now. Let's conserve ammunition. Acid and Tony. Oh, a whole horde of them are coming in to break their way out, which is all sorts of obnoxious. they're gonna get through that door, no problem. There's only a marble door. Alright, so follow. Put you on limited, and that's on you, buddy. Your contribution to this is that you clear bodies as fast as you can. Alright, Tony, I'm going to have you start cremating. Tidying up. Another important thing, is reloading. And that's why I have all the ammunition stored right next to it. Our slug turrets are only down to half, but I'm sure my uranium is going to be depleted pretty quick. Let me just haul the beer out of the doorway and then finish constructing. So I would say the most important part is to get the base back in tip-top form ASAP after every raid. I'm going to add 2 more crematoriums here. And put a alternate door that is not sandbagged. And that way we can move to the kill box rapidly and move back. Oh, more animals. Oh boy. Nope. Let's clear forest. We're also going to have a whole lot of weapons to smelt. Let me just make sure I am smelting the right stuff. So, longswords are fine now, and my ranged weapons are fine. Alright, Janes, you need treatment. Actually, maybe I can leave that one intact. Tony, you are about to have a mental break. You know what? Just go to sleep. Semph, I want you to go to sleep too. Alright, 11 got carcinoma. That's entirely not surprising. Who can do the medical? I guess aggro. But he's going to be high. Okay, well, that will be something. Let's consume a lavish meal. Oh, an electrical fault on my outpost. I see that the storyteller's like, let's kick him when he's down. I'm kidding, it's really not that bad, but... Alright, so Kazuma, you've been patched? Yes, you have. Albeit very crudely. Alright, so laying in the hospital bed is going to get us recovered from injuries the fastest. Okay, we're almost done cooking like everything we're possibly going to need to cook. Which is interesting, I suppose. I really, 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 really don't want Tony to have a mental break. That'd be a real problem. Stormy. You're up. You are going to do the ribcage carcinoma exorcism? Excising? I don't know. Whatever it is. Let's go operate. Alright, so the bills here, I don't even know what they are. I just hope that previous me had some sort of smart thought about how to cremate corpses. Successful, Cefalu. Thanks for your service. I'm actually, I don't know. I think I'm turning a corner with Cefalu. I'm starting to not dislike him as much as I used to. A lot of these guys can just be torched. In fact, their bodies might make for good, a good defense against future raiders, where I burn their bodies to block the path of, you know, another raid party. Part of me thinks I'm going to need more uranium. Tony, given your mood, let's have a lavish. Yeah, they're all very stressed out. Or not all of them. Obviously, 11 in aggro don't much care, but the rest of them are pretty stressed. Alright, so caravan request. I don't think I'll be doing that. Or maybe if I do, it will be at the end of everything. Alright, so I'm going to change some priorities here so that we're cremating only really what we want to cremate. Leaving the bodies outside to just be bodies outside for now. Tony. Let's go repair that. Now, is all the cables attached to this? Can it? Oh, it can still plug in. Cool. Alright, and let's, while you're at it, repair these bad boys. Right, hauling in a bunch of the steel weapons that they have. In fact, if I was smart, which sometimes I am not, manually caravan hauling a bunch of those weapons over would be quick. Whoa, what kind of path is that? No. You know what? Actually, just forbid that door, because I'm gonna inevitably unforbid the... Where are you going? Oh, you're unrestricted. I'm a moron. Right. I had you repair stuff. Okay. Aggro. I'm going to have you be our little weapon cleanup. Part of me feels like more autocannon turrets might be in order, just because I have a ton of steel, and steel reloading weapons with steel is going to be a lot cheaper than the alternative uranium. I am sort of thinking about that pretty seriously, in fact. Could you guys stop, have mental breaks? Like, what did I do? Why are you all on edge? Let's see. Checking your needs. Hungry. Slept in the... Okay, yeah. Maybe... Slept in the cold. Come on, it's 70 degrees in there. I mean, Cefalu I could see, but the rest of you, not so much. Let's go install this here, and we'll designate power to it. So if I was to add autocannon turrets, maybe they'd be around here. That'd be pretty good because, yeah, actually I really want to do that because they would, they're closer to the enemies and therefore going to be targeted by the enemies sooner than a lot of the other turrets. So that would be... something like this. So if I put an autocannon turret here, here, here. It's a lot of steel and some plasteel, but I think that's going to help a lot. Maybe I over-prepared for this. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm being a little paranoid with how bad the raids are going to be. If I was smart, which right now let's try to be, I'm going to move the smelter a little closer. I suspect there's going to be a lot of weapons for me to melt down, and I might as well try to make it a little bit more efficient. So back-to-back raids, and then the storyteller here is like, I'll give him a break for a minute. Don't find me complaining. Alright, that's my carry weight. So, bills, yes, all the bills are the same. And make sure that this is drop on floor. Yeah, it is drop on floor. Good. This should allow us to get through the backlog of weapons more quickly. Another thing I could do is to pepper my allies with weapons. Poppy, how's your health? Alright, let's add you to caravan. Remove aggro. Trying to spread the radiation around as well. You know, because I might want to call friendlies and... And if I butter up my allies, let's see, factions, they're at 92, so I don't really need to butter them up right now, but I could always aim to butter them up some more and make sure that they're plenty happy to come assist when numbers get a little overwhelming. HG. Oh. Yeah, no, I see the issue here. You can't do that, though. Alright, Janes. Your needs are met. I'm gonna have you go mine that out again. Or actually, Janes, I'm gonna have you add to caravan. I don't even need to add caravan. Janes, sorry, I lied. I'm gonna have him install the old beacon over there. And I'll put a new beacon down. And then uninstall it. Poppy, you were loading things up in your inventory. Alright, so that's pretty much everything I need to grab. Let's close these doors. Janes is going through the tunnels, and yep, that looks good. Alright, caravan process terminated. Let's see here. Gonna try some incendiary IEDs. I know it's not really a choke point, but it might snag someone. Right. Even though this is safe out here, I'm gonna remove it from the limited radiation zone. Can keep it to the... yeah. Oops. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Janes. Sorry, I apologize. Find meals right away in storage. I don't like hearing that. Oh. Oh, I'm a dummy. Oh my god. That's supposed to be turned off. Oh well. Another thing to think about is... So this shelf here is going to be for Doomsday launchers in critical. And let's get some Doomsday launchers stored down here, closer to where the action's going to be. Alright, I fully acknowledge that I've been burning through my steel here. Nope, you weren't done, dude. Didn't I queue these up? I like swear I did. Oh man, someone's gonna have to run all the way back here because the power cut on one because of the falling the falling mountain. Janes, because you're all the way up here. And have you... He's not going to be able to carry much of this. 3 is his limit. Come on, I'm telling you to move. You're coming home, buddy. And he's tantruming. Well, he's tantruming up there just means replacing some cables. I mean, it's annoying, sure, but ultimately not that damaging. Security. Now, there is a possibility that the autocannon turrets here chain together and get destroyed in a very fantastically terrible way. And that's something I'm going to have to aim to avoid. Alright, so how many cables did you break? Oh, are you going outside? Oh my god, don't do that. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is stockpile repair steel over here. Critically important for there to be a little steel over here. That's going to be a little bit easier to fix up the cables hauling it once than hauling it like 1,000 times. We got a raid of separate pirates. There are sappers. Aggro call the ally. Maybe, you know what, hold on that. Maybe I want to see how bad this is. Having Jane's out in the danger. Alright, so that group is not that bad. This group's bad. 2 dooms. Alright, so let's call the ally. Or alternatively, I'm trying to think. Alternatively, trying to use our boom rats. Let me try to use some boom rats. So boom rat, I'm gonna send 3 at one, or 2 at one, 2 at the other. You know, maybe cancel load. I'm just gonna send the 1. Because this is the group that really needs to get boom ratted. James, you do realize that you're, like, almost going to be entirely responsible for repairing all this, right? That's not necessarily true. Cefalu, don't. In fact, right now, everybody's going to be restricted. So this is the Dooms group. I'm going to lead it considerably. going to move where that's stored. All right, get over here ASAP. Whether this works or not, I really don't know. But, new area. Animals. Or rather, let's restrict them like this. No, I don't think they're going to take shots. No, they're not as tanky. They basically need to stay alive long enough. I should have had them be on the outskirts. Alright, so this time, I'll have to do better next time. This time, I'm just going to request military aid. Unfortunately, this military aid is super related to everybody. And also a little bit far behind. So what was that? Military, mother of Kazumi, ex-wife of Cefalu, mother of Tony, mother-in-law of Agro. Oof. That would not be a good person to die. All right, HG. Another raid. Where are they potting to? Huge stack south. Okay, so 2 of my colonists' mothers are going to die. This is less scary of a raid. They don't have doomsday launchers or anything. They're mostly brawlers. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I don't have kibble. And one boom rat just like wandered out or something. So clear all. Yeah, I'm kibbleless. So, raw food, vegetarian, rice. Critically important. God, too much is happening right now. Hired gun. Let's get you out here preparing for a shot. And everybody else should get ready to respond. They say they're sappers, but I don't see evidence that they're planning on sapping. To be honest. So, Semph, go heal them. Oh no, maybe they are sapping up here. I don't know what they're doing. No, they're going into the kill box. Sappers going into the kill box. I love it. Alright, so their doomsday is in this cluster here. It's going to be very tricky to get a shot on that. Nigh maybe impossible. I really wish I could just... Oh. Wait, what? That's everyone's mother. Why is she on the ground? Oh, she's a wimp. Oh. Well, that's going to be messy. Because... Yeah, oh, that sucks. So she's a wimp, and the pain from radiation knocked her to the ground, which is super bad. Okay, so I have some doomsday launchers coming in the front door. That's somewhat scary. I could try to turn on the bait turret and get it to get doomsed. Hired gun. I don't know if there's going to be an opportunity for that lance. Or the doomsday, rather. Another thing I'm going to need to do is put dead power in here. Eventually. Not immediately. Alright. Who is not can be conscripted yet? Janes, consume a lavish meal. Kazumi, come down here. Now, if possible, trying to kill these guys before they ever have a chance to do more harm would be good. In fact, my brawlers, I see a little opportunity to take out their sapper. So their sapper is exactly sapping where I predicted they would. Because I designed it so... Okay, so the one group is fleeing, but the two doomsday launchers are still coming in. I'm turning on the bait turret. They might end up breaking that door. That's okay. He threw that, didn't he? Oh no, it's way out. Bait turret worked exactly how I had wished, but another doomsday got launched to my autocannons. And now I need another bait turret. A. And B, I'm going to be firefighting in the middle of this fight. This guy should get shredded by my turrets. Cool. Kazumi, repair. Fire gun, help. So, bait turrets absolutely don't need to be uranium. And Janes, Cranky Janes, let's get you to address that. Aggro, repair this. Poppy, would you... you are cleaning up the hole in the base. So now we also have a second group, this group. And there's Yumiko, who... Man, I really am not sure about how to save her, or if I can. It's so annoying. Huh. They made a cave here, accidentally. Part of me is like, just load Cefalu up and do the best you can. And that part of my brain is like, just do it. So, load. I didn't think I was going to be adding someone, but I think the death of a mother is too problematic to have in the middle of these raids. I would end up... No, you're one of the doomsday launchers, aren't you? Kazumi. Oh, how'd you... Oh, the grenade, yeah. That'll work. Okay, they're fleeing. Now we just have this group. Get him out of the doorway. Doorway close. Alright, so these turrets here are mostly repaired up. Get shooters to the walls. Safalu, best of luck to you, man. I think everybody is ignoring you. So, they dug, didn't they? Expand area 2. Godspeed, buddy. Oop, running out of components. That is not good. Aggro. I know it seems weird, but we're going to have you do that right now. Alright, furniture. Rescue spot. Kazumi, you're sleeping through this? I mean, I'm a little jealous, but I also kind of hate you. I'm going to make you repair that door. Because there's a swarm of people. So what is this raid doing here? These are more sappers? Interesting. Part of me is like, just hit the poison ship. Get it killed. Where are they going? Wait, where are you? Oh, you are area 2. So, she has been rescued, for lack of a better term, I guess. I don't have a spare pain stopper, so it's going to be really, really hard to keep her happy. You guys, let's take shifts. Man, I wish I could just like nuke them into oblivion. All right, Safalu. The things you do for an ex-wife. Right, next up, Seth. Rescue her to here. And then we're going to rescue her into here. And then she'll be good. We can rescue her all the way down to the base. What a crazy rescue attempt. Oh no, the beer's burning. I, in truth, was not entirely sure that that was flammable in the first place, but hey, whatever. Okay, that's all reserved by Poppy. Tony, you could do your own thing. These guys sort of look like they're coming to the kill box. Get that wall intact. Yeah, they're coming. Well, turret health looks pretty good. Let's get these up. Brawlers take position. Actually, oof. Gonna try to get Speedy and whatever his name is, Rev, helped. New area, area 1. You're going to want to get inside fast. Alright, so those guys are coming to the kill box. Sorry, Janes. Sorry, Semph. I really, 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 truly wish I could have you sleep a little bit longer, but in truth, I cannot. So I gotta be a lookout for sappers going to sap, because this is a sapping group. Now, I've managed to design a base in such a way that the sappers end up heading into my kill box, which is great. But, whew, I'm just about out of time. Or actually, really, I'm over time. So it's been 2 days. Wow, this is just so crazy. It's been 2 days. We've got, as a recap, Cefalu trying to rescue his ex-wife. We got everybody trying to hold down the base. The moods here are just, let's call them bad. I'm running really, really low on components. I really should have stockpiled more, but I said, the hell with it. I'll just go now. And I'm going to leave on this cliffhanger. So, tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line. I do hope you enjoyed this episode and tune in next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll catch you all later. Adios.